Does your business know how to be first on Google search? Many small businesses are losing customers to other small businesses. It's caused by people using search engines to shop for services. Whomever is on page 1 of the search results, particularly Google results, wins. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean that they have better services or better quality or better anything than you. You may be better at all of these things than the other businesses, yet the one that is in the top results on the first page of Google wins. That's where they go. Why is that? They're looking at their mobile devices, they're in a hurry, and if you're not found when those search results come up, well, guess where they go? They go to your competition. Your customer becomes their customer. So if you weren't on page 1 of the research results, you were the loser. And thus, in these times, you can't afford to be losing customers in that fashion. I mean, if you did it to yourself, that would be a different story. But these people are simply leaving you because they didn't find you. You need to know how to be first on Google search. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be number 1 on every search, but you need to be on the first page. And the reason you're not there is because you simply don't know how to do it. And why would you? That's not your expertise. Now, the problem that goes along with this is that you've likely been badgered by search engine marketing companies promising you first page results. And you maybe even paid them, and what did you get? I mean, I remember when I used to get calls when I ran a retail store. I had the store on the first page, and I was getting calls from these companies asking me if they wanted to put me on the first page. Now, this was crazy. That means they didn't know who I was, and then I would ask them, when they asked me that question, I would ask them, do you know the name of my business? And of course they didn't. They had no earthly idea who they were calling, but they also knew that most people, probably 90%, were not on the first page of Google, so they didn't consider that a problem. They were just calling phone numbers of businesses. So you may have paid them, and what happened? Well, most likely, since they competed anybody and everybody against the same keywords, they left you frustrated. You didn't get on page 1, and or they put you on page 1 for some useless keyword that wouldn't get you any customers. So that was a complete waste of money. And you really don't need to be that frustrated, and you really don't want to throw your money at the wind in that fashion. So I want to show you, coming up just in a moment, a real case study of what we do for businesses. We don't compete them on useless words, and we don't compete them against each other for the same keywords. I want to show you how you can find out where you stand for free. And I'm going to show you where you can get more free training on how to know how to be first on Google search. So let's get started with the case study. Okay, so now we're on my desktop on my computer, and I want to first show you, I have no reason to hide the date, but I'm on a site called todaysdate.com. It's a live recording of time and date, so I can't manipulate this. It shows the date in several different ways. So this is the actual date that I'm doing this recording, and I want to show you results I got with and what we can do for your business. This is the kind of work we do for any business, and local businesses in particular, and how we can maneuver them. Now, these results I got in one day. I put this website up yesterday. Now, one day is not the typical results, okay? It happens. It happens maybe 15% of the time. And the rest of the time it takes longer. It can take 2 weeks, it can take a month, it can take 2 months, it can even take 3 months to achieve these results. But in the end, these results pay off big time for you having more customers, and you get to stop worrying where the customers are going to come from. If there's one thing you need, it's more customers, and you know that the results are going to happen. It's a matter of the competition online for your particular market. In this market, they happen to do very, very poorly. So I was able to defeat them in about 18 hours. So this what you're looking at right now is the back end of the actual website. Okay, it's called a cPanel, and so you can check with any webmaster type person and know that this really is the connection to the server. There's that server, that name of the domain right there, and let me show you the results right here. All right, this is statistics directly from the server on this website. So I'm going to go ahead and open that up. And you see right here, it shows that, yes, indeed, it's also the 19th. I didn't trick you. You could see that that it hasn't, there's no stats, way before. So definitely started in July. And you can see it reflects the same thing here. And let's go on down, and it also shows the date. The bolded date is today's date. And you can see the first statistics were yesterday. Now it doesn't show a time here, so I can't show you that. I'm sorry on that, but I wanted you to see that this really has been one day. All right, it actually shows the server time the last time I took these stats, which was 7:16 a.m. All right, so that was about an hour and a half ago from here. So let me show you what we were able to achieve in less than 18 hours. All right, now this is a major industry, right? Now, important here, when somebody shows you a demonstration, they should not be signed in to Google. If they are, the results are being skewed, and I am not. So let me go ahead and type this in. Heating oil. All right, so now when you call up a page, you know that something is highly competed by all of these ads that are on here. The reason all these ads are on this page and maybe not on some others is because this is a very high competition page. Okay, now let's take a look. Now these are the organic results below this kind of ugly colored box here, and that, I guess you call it peach, I don't know. And there's 10 results down here, and this is the first page, right? There's the first page. It's showing right there. And take a look. The website, this is it right here, right? And notice it's in the 4th position, but it's not just in the 4th. It's in the 4th, the 5th, the 6th, the 7th, and the 8th. It's on 5 of the 10 positions on the first page of Google in less than 24 hours. I believe it's about 18 hours that it achieved this, okay? In 18 hours, a brand new website. That's what we do for your company. We get you on the exposure in the right place so that you will know where your customers are coming from. All right, we can do this. We do the research for any market. Like I said, I have never done this market before. Yesterday, I started working the client website, putting it up and setting it up and doing the things we do to make it happen. And that client is on the first page 18 hours later, and I guarantee you they will be getting calls, if not today, really, really soon, and they won't be paying any cost for advertising other than our services, but no additional advertising costs to get there. And I can assure you the AdWords cost for this is not cheap. All right, so that's what we do for your company and your local business. And like I said, remember the results are not necessarily typical. 18 hours is not typical. That can happen, and obviously it can. It just did. But it can take 2 weeks, a month, 2 months. It depends on your industry and how well your local industry uses the internet. But I can assure you that Think Big and Grow Media can beat any local industry, and we're willing to get you customers the same way. We have many other services to help you get optimized on the web and get your marketing rolling so that you have more customers and you don't have to worry where your customers are coming from, no matter what the economic conditions are. All right, I'll talk to you later. All right, if you'd like to see how you may be able to apply what I just showed you, you can go to local search engine ranking report.com and do a free evaluation of your local search ranking. And there's also some free video training to explain to you how to be first on Google search. So go there now to localsearchenginerankingreport.com and use the free software. This is real. This is the software we use in our business. I'm allowing you to use it publicly to evaluate where your business stands in the Google search results. All right, take advantage of that right now before you forget. Talk to you later.